Hi everyone, Megan Hattori here. I'm the director of our coaching assistant and internship program here at Duke. Wanted to tell you a little bit about the tracks that we offer through our internship and coaching assistant positions. First off, our internship positions are for class credit. That can be fall, spring, or summer. Class credit is through your current university. And then the second option for our internship program is working towards your CSCS. Again, that's a semester long, so fall, spring, or summer. With that, you study for the test, take it at the end of your time with us. And then the last track that we offer is your CSCCA certification. Essentially, that's only for the fall and spring. Fall, we take you through curriculum. Spring, we prep you for the test. At the end of the spring, you'll take this SCCC certification test, expenses paid for by Duke. Coming up next is info from people that have been through our program.
I chose Duke because after I graduated from my master's of sports management from Cumberland University, I was a graduate assistant there. I realized I needed to bridge the gap between the classroom and the practical. And Duke was the opportunity that I had available that was going to allow me to bridge that gap and really make the difference with the practical side, practical application, getting to work with athletes and apply all the things that I've learned in the classroom. And Duke has been an awesome experience for that.
The fact that there's 8 full-time strength and conditioning coaches, I knew it would be a great learning environment, and it definitely has been, so that's why I chose Duke.
I think this internship is good for those that are committed and they know that this is a career that they would want to pursue later on. For me, I've been lucky enough to have a few internships before then. So coming here, I knew that this is what I wanted to do. So it allowed me to be more committed, if that makes sense. This is a commitment.
So another one of the huge highlights of this assistantship, even though it is a volunteer position, it's been so nice. So many of the benefits you've had, like training table, I know for me has been huge. Getting to have free meals throughout the week for dinners, and also being able to spend that time with the rest of the intern and CA class has been super fun. But yeah, just being able to go to the conference and take the exam all for free. They're all paying for that, which is fabulous and super helpful. And then free parking every day. I don't have to pay for parking, so that's nice. So yeah, so many benefits, and the experience has definitely been worth it to me.
So my work outside of DSP in this weight room has been the reason why this opportunity has been financially feasible. I've been working at the Wilson Recreation Center. Coach Megan helped me set up that position, got me the contacts that I needed to get that job working as a weight room monitor. Typically, I'm over there 10 to 12 hours a week, which has really helped me, again, make this financially feasible.
Oh boy, almost all of them, but specifically swim and dive, wrestling, women's lacrosse, track, field hockey, women's row.
With softball, volleyball, both men's and women's lacrosse, cross country, field hockey, and then just this spring added on rowing and track and field as well.
Women's tennis, women's golf, baseball. And I think that's it. I'm probably forgetting one.
On Mondays, we have our strength sessions with Coach Joey. He'll run us through what he likes to do as far as programming for our strength-based work. On Tuesdays, we have a more like whiteboard session with Coach Megan and Coach Carl. They take us through a PowerPoint with whatever topic is being presented for that day. And then Thursday, it'll be a more practical applied session. So as Tuesday is more like take notes, whiteboard session. Thursday will be more hands-on. We'll be actually doing what we talked about on Tuesday. And then on Friday with Coach Dillon, we have a more speed, agility, change of direction type of work as well.
Coach Megan and Coach Carl truthfully care about this internship curriculum. They really care about the development of their interns and coaching assistants, and it shows.
They give us cues, they help us cue. They really absolutely pour themselves into the interns to make them better at coaching, at learning, a different methodology, all encompassing.
They are also very involved with helping us find jobs. They really want us to move on into our career, and they're willing to do whatever they can to help us take those next steps, whether that's mock interviews, going through our resumes. We have set days where we do go through our resumes as a group, but they're always saying if you want more resume help to find them individually, which is really awesome.
No, they've just been really great this semester, a really big help. I can't thank them enough.
So many highlights, but if I had to say one thing, I think it would be getting to experience working under so many different coaches and within so many different team cultures.
Opportunity to have the interviews with our sports performance staff was really informative. I felt as though I got to know a little bit about each one, and the fact that we had to speak with an athletic trainer and a physical therapist, that was awesome. Just to see the bridge between the departments and how we support each other. A project that we recently just did was speaking with an outside strength coach. I thought that was an amazing opportunity for us to connect outside our network.
I've gotten to work with Swim and Dive for the fall and the spring, and during my time with them, I've earned the responsibility of taking over the warm-ups for dive. So that entails creating the warm-up and then as well as running the warm-ups every time they're in the weight room. Coach Carl, who's the full-time strength coach for Swim and Dive, he creates the dive programs, but he allows me to instruct and implement the programs that he has written for dive. So I really get more individual time with the divers and really get to know them as athletes and humans, which is really important as a coach, and it's been a really awesome experience just working on my coaching cues, working on my warm-up, as well as just building relationships with athletes during my time here.
This semester is volleyball's off season, and so this semester my project essentially has been to look at both the biomechanical and performance data for the volleyball team throughout the season. So this means getting experience working with both perch and ball, specifically the force decks. So as they're training through this off season, their load has spiked compared to seasons in the past. So what we're trying to do is monitor their readiness, looking at jumps data, looking at things like RSI, jump height, and peak power. And then Coach Megan, following her training program design with their hang cleans and their trap bar deadlifts, looking at their velocities there using the perch systems. And then with that, I've been able to crunch the numbers essentially, check percent difference and all these different things over time, find some trend lines in their jump data over time. And it's been super awesome too, because then I've been able to collaborate with Josh, shout out to Josh, the sports science intern working with volleyball, make some presentations, present to the girls, present to the rest of staff here next week actually. So it's been super cool to be able to get that side of things, a little more sports science, and learn how to use that technology.
Hey, come work with us at Duke. Apply through our application info tab on our website in one PDF. Send us your cover letter, resume and references, and a statement for which track you are applying for. Go Duke.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Who on staff has the smallest calves?
There we go. Tyler Haynes, and I love Duke Blue.